Part 3 of the winter party dress making up. I'm loving the look of this dress, especially the soft stand collar. I think it is very sweet. I slip stitched the lining to the tape. I have hooks and worked loops at the neckline. Next are the cuffs. I'm so pleased with the padding of the collar that I have decided to treat the cuffs in the same way. So I have substituted the fleece for the interfacing. That again is going to look very pretty. So join the ends, right sides together, and then we will attach them to the sleeves. We are going to gather just the outside of the sleeve so that will bunch up a little. If you are a beginner, see the links below. I am assuming you know the basics, such as how to stitch darts, pressing seams and understitching, etc. This is the look I'm after. You'll notice here the gathers on the outside of the sleeve. This section from there to there will be gathered. So we work from the inside. I have already basted the lining to the main garment at the sleeve lower edge, which will make it easier. We need to turn the cuff right side out. Look for the notches, pin together. You don't need to be too fussy about this gathering. You get the rough idea. You could do pleats for a different look. So hand baste all the way around. Remove your pins, stitch from the cuff side. That is now stitched, trimmed, and the seam allowance is pressed towards the cuff. So we will now turn in the seam allowance and fold the cuff. Check that you are turning in the correct amount. Pins so that the fold is just below the stitching line. So continue all the way around. Then hem stitch to finish neatly. The cuffs are looking very pretty. The dress is finished apart from the hem. We have sewn a lot of hems together in the past, so it is the easiest of hems. Trim, overlock or zigzag the edge. Turn up 1.5 inches or 4 centimetres and blind hem by machine or by hand. And for the lining, fold up and press 1/2 inch or 1 centimetre, then fold up, pin and baste a 1 inch or 2.5 centimetre hem. But before you do that, try the dress on. Measure up from the floor so that the hem is even all around. So the hem is now finished. I used the blind hemming stitch on my machine, which gives a pretty neat finish. The lining is just machined, but you can use hem stitch if you prefer. Both hems are pressed. The dress is finished and I'm very pleased with it. This pattern is ready to download at angelakane.com. Join for all my patterns or purchase them individually. This dress could be dressed up in so many different ways. I have yards of this black net, a black net sash at the waist with a big showy bow, black net and silk roses perhaps, a black net stole for a bit of theatrical glamour. You will find sew-alongs for many of my patterns. All are free on my site and on YouTube. You will find my range of classic sewing patterns at angelakane.com/sewing patterns. Subscribe to my channel to stay up to date. Thank you for watching this video.